caregiver. My job now is to give care, to make her life as comfortable as it can be. It is so hard to explain. Everybody approaches it differently. What's it like living with somebody that has Alzheimer's? It's a bitch. It's very hard. You want to run off screaming at times, and then you realize, okay, pull it back. Here we go. We'll go from there. So the disease is it's a horrendous thing. In a sense, you're watching a person go away. You're watching a person die. You never, ever want to wish an end to something. But to be perfectly honest, you, in your mind, hope that your journey ends before it becomes intolerable, or before you have to put her in a home. She does not remember all the time that we lost a son. And then when she does, you'll see, oh, that's right, Danny's gone. And then boom, it's gone, and she's on to something else. Probably the last 2.5 years, I'm not in charge. I react. I can set things up, I can do things, and the fact that the memory is not there doesn't allow me to be in charge. And it has been very, very difficult for a person with my personality and used to being in charge to learn not to be in charge, to learn to be responding rather than initiating. She'll go into the kitchen, and I'll say, okay, don't touch this, don't touch that. Well, halfway through the cycle, the dishwasher door is opened. And you want to scream, and sometimes you do.
Caring for someone with dementia, or just being a caregiver in general, is a 24-hour job. And our caregivers need a break so they can take care of their own health, but also jobs that they have to do, go to the grocery store, get their hair cut, or see their doctor.
So I think the hardest adjustment, quite frankly, for me, is to try and control myself and my anger at times and my frustration at times. I feel bad when I lose it, and that's the best way to say it. You lose it. Sometimes you just want to say, I can't do it anymore because that's the 50th time in the last 5 minutes you've asked me that question. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to know you failed. To me, this is the worst that you can ask somebody to do. I thank God at times that she does not remember. Although there are times when you see in the eyes, she knows something's wrong. She doesn't know what. And how do you say to that person, your disease is causing you to lose certain things that you had in your life? I have some good support from my 2 daughters and from their families. There are some instances I know where people don't have that good family support, and I don't know how they survive without it, quite frankly. So I'm thankful for people like my family and for the caregivers at a place like Clay Street.
So a couple years ago, my dad was diagnosed with dementia, and I wanted to help take care of him. And I knew that I could also help take care of other people too. We provide services to people over age 60 who have some type of memory loss or physical limitation, or people who are just lonely and isolated and need some socialization. Truly, once an activity is finished, there's no memory of it. So we definitely are all about living in the present and enjoying the present and making the most out of the present.
I have faith in what they do there. I've seen what they can do. That it just gives me some free time and some time to, I guess, regenerate the batteries so that you can handle it next time a problem comes up. The clouds in front of the sun still allow you now and then to see the sun. And that's the way it is. Now and then you see Grandma. I love it when she's with her pictures. Half the time she won't remember, who is this, who is this? And then it'll be like a light goes up. Oh, yeah. This is when we come down here and we see this map where all the places we've been, the Scotland and this kind of things. And she will stop and she'll come over and she'll hold me and she'll say, "We've had a good life, haven't we?" And I'll say, "Yep, we have, honey."